Hello, in continuation with trigonometric functions, today we are taking miscellaneous exercise. Okay, it's extract. I think this is treated as a extract question. Each and every type of questions will be seen in this exercise. Okay, miscellaneous exercise. Miscellaneous exercise. I'm taking some questions from this exercise, starting from 1. I hope you have remembered all the formulae. 2 cos pi by 13 cos 9 pi by 13 plus cos 3 pi by 13 and plus cos 5 pi by 13 is equal to 0. Okay, question is clear. 2 cos pi by 13 into cos 9 pi by 13, pi by 13, 9 pi by 13, 13 pi by 13 and 15 pi by 13. There are two plus sign, they are 2 cos A cos B. There is a formula 2 cos A cos B. And do you know what is the formula 2 cos A cos B? Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Cos A plus B, pi by 13 plus 9 pi by 13. 2 cos A cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, pi by 13 minus 9 pi by 13 plus cos 3 pi by 13 and plus cos 5 pi by 13. Okay, what is this? Cos LCM 9 plus 1 10 pi by 13 plus cos 9 minus 9 plus 1 minus 8 pi by 13. So it is only 8 pi by 13 because it is a cos. Cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. 3 pi by 13 and plus cos 5 pi by 13. Okay, now let us see which two terms should be taken here. 10 plus 3 13 and 18 plus 5 13. So better to make a group of 10 pi by 13 and 3 pi by 13 and 8 pi by 13 5 pi by 13. Okay, cos 10 pi by 13 plus cos 3 pi by 13. 1 10 plus 3 13 cos 8 pi by 13 plus cos 5 pi by 13. What should be done here? Cos C plus cos D, cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2 cos C plus D by 2. C plus D, 10 pi by 13 plus 3 pi by 13 pi by 13 by 2. 13 pi by 13 by 2. Okay? 13 pi by 13 by 2. Into cos C plus D, cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. C minus D by 2. So 3 pi by 13 into 2 plus 2 cos 13 pi by 13 into 2 and cos C minus D by 2. 3 pi by 13 pi is coming here. Okay. 3 pi by 13 by 2. Minus sign is, again it becomes positive. So it is 2 cos, what is here? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 into cos 3 pi by 26 plus 2 cos pi by 2 into cos 3 pi by 36. Now let us see cos pi by 2 cos 90 and the value of cos 90 is 0. So this entire term is 0 plus 0. That means it is 0 because cos pi by 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So that is question number 1. After question number 1, I want to take question number 4. Cos x minus cos y. Fourth question. Cos x minus cos y. Cos x minus cos y whole square. And plus sin x minus sin y whole square. Sin x minus sin y whole square is equal to 4 sin square x minus y, 4 sin square x minus y by 2. 4 sin square x minus y by 2. Okay. I hope you have understood it, how to solve it. A minus b whole square, a minus b whole square. So open the bracket. A minus b whole square. Cos square x plus cos square y minus 2 cos x cos y plus sin square x plus sin square y minus 2 sin x into sin y. Is it okay? Cos square x plus sin square x, that is 1, plus sin square y plus cos square y, it is 1. And from here I will take minus 2 common. So what is coming here? Cos x cos y, because minus sign common, so plus sin x sin y. Okay. What is it? 1 plus 1, 2, minus 2. And what is it? This is the right hand side of the formula, cos x minus y. Cos x y, cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. So what to write here? Cos x minus y. Okay. I'll take 2 common. 1 minus cos x minus y. After this step, you will see the right hand side term. What is the right hand side term which we want to create here? Here we want to create 4 sin square x minus y by 2, and that is cos. Okay. So this cos will be converted into the form of sin, and I have told you that there are 3 formulae for cos and a half angle formula type of cos. One is cos x can be written cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Second is cos x 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, and third cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. Okay. So 2, 1 minus, here I am using a formula. This is cos x is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. Why this formula is used only, why not others? Because here we want to create sin square. So that is the only formula in which sin square term is coming. Only sin square term. 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. So 1 minus, here I can write here 1 minus 2 sin square x minus y by 2. Okay. So it is 2, 1 minus 1 plus 2 sin square x minus y by 2. 1, 1 cancel, 2 2s are 4 sin square x minus y by 2. Okay. So that is question number 4. After question number 4, now let us see which questions should be taken now for solving. Question number 6th. Sixth question. What is it? Sin 7x plus sin 5x, sin 9x plus sin 3x. Sin 7x plus sin 5x plus bracket sin 9x plus sin 3x. 9x plus sin 3x upon cos 7x plus cos 5x plus cos 9x and plus cos 3x. 7, 5, 9, 3 is equal to tan 6x is equal to tan 6x. Okay. Is equal to tan 6x. Taking left hand side term, LHS. Generally write this. Which term we are taking, we have to write here LHS. So in LHS direct formula you can use here, so sin C plus sin D, sin C plus sin D, cos C plus cos D. Okay. Right. So I am taking first sin 7x plus sin 5x. What is the formula? Sin C plus sin D, 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. 2 sin C plus D by 2. 7x plus 5x by 2 into cos 7x minus 5x by 2. Okay. Plus sin C plus sin D. 2 sin 9x plus 3x by 2. 9x plus 3x by 2 into cos 9x minus 3x by 2. Okay. Upon cos C plus cos D. 2 cos 7x plus 5x by 2 into cos 7x minus 5x by 2. And plus 2 cos 9x plus 3x by 2 into cos 9x minus 3x by 2. Okay. 2 sin 7 plus 5, 12x upon 2, that means it is 6x into cos 7x minus 5 is 2x upon 2, it is x. Plus 2 sin 12x upon 2, 6x, and cos 9x minus 3x, 6x upon 2, it is 3x. Upon 2 cos 12, 6x, and cos 2x upon 2, that is x. Plus 2 cos 6x into cos 9x minus 3x, 6x by 2, it is 3x. Okay. Is any term common from it? Yes, from the numerator 2 sin 6x common. 2 sin 6x common. What is left? Cos x plus cos 3x. Cos x plus cos 3x. Okay. From denominator, what is common? 2 cos 6x. Here what is left? Cos x plus cos 3x. Okay. Now you are seeing what's happening here. Cos x plus cos 3x, cos x plus cos 3x, 2 cancel. Sin 6x upon cos 6x, tan 6x. And what we want to prove? Tan 6x. So hence LHS is equal to, hence LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. So that is question number 6. Now I am selecting question number 8, 9, 10. There are 3 questions. Find sin x by 2, cos x by 2, tan x by 2 in each of the following. Tan x is equal to minus 4 by 3, x in second quadrant. Cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3, x in quadrant 3. Sin x is equal to 1 by 4, x in quadrant 2. Okay. 8, 9, 10. Same type of questions. I am taking question number 9 and 10. Cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Question number 9. cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. X in quadrant second. X in quadrant second. Okay. Find sin x by 2, cos x by 2, tan x by 2. It's a very interesting question. Okay. Sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. Cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3, x in quadrant 2. Okay. Is equal to minus 1 by 3. What's the meaning of it? First of all, cos x is given and we are going to find x by 2 half angle. Okay. So any half angle term, we know that the three terms of a half angle, that cos x is equal to cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. So I am converting into that form, 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. Okay. Cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. And cos x is equal to, may I write here, 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1 is equal to minus 1 by 3. And from this term we are finding the value of cos x by 2. So 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. 3 1 is 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. Okay. So that means cos square x by 2 is equal to 2 by 3 upon 2. 2 cancel, 1 by 3. Cos x by 2 is equal to 1 upon root 3 with plus minus. Okay. But cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay. This is given. X in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. Cos x by 2 is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. We are finding the value of sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. X in second quadrant. Okay. Since x lies in quadrant second. And second quadrant, let me remind you once again, this is second quadrant, pi by 2, and it is pi. Okay. So may I write here the value of x, pi by 2 is less or equal to x is less or equal to pi in the second quadrant. Okay. Pi by 2 is less or equal to x is less or equal to pi. Okay. We are finding the value of x by 2. So if we divide by 2 to all the terms, then what happens? Pi by 4 less or equal to x by 2 is less or equal to pi by 2. Pi by 4, what does it mean? 45 is less or equal to x by 2 is less or equal to 90. And 45 to 90, these values are coming in quadrant 1. Yeah. Okay. So what does it mean? X by 2 lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all values are positive. Okay. So finding the values of sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. What is the value of cos x by 2? Cos x by 2 is equal to plus 1 by root 3 in the first quadrant. Okay. Sin x by 2. How to find the value of sin x by 2? May I write here sin x by 2 is equal to under root sin square x by 2. Can we write like that? Under root and square cancel. And why I have written, now you will understand. Sin square x by 2 can be written 1 minus cos square x by 2. Okay. So that means sin x by 2 is equal to 1 minus cos square x by 2. Cos x by 2 is 1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3 square, that is 1 upon 3. What is this? 3 1 is 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. So under root 2 upon 3. What is this? This is the value of sin x by 2. Okay. What is the value of tan x by 2? Tan x by 2. How to convert tan x by 2? Tan square x by 2 sec square xy2 minus 1 under root tan square xy2, and tan square xy2 may I write here sec square xy2 minus 1, sec square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta. And what is sec square? Because cos xy2 is 1 upon root 3, then sec xy2 is root 3 upon 1, that means it is root 3. So what to write here? Sec square xy2 root 3 square 3 minus 1. So root 3 minus 1 it is under root 2. Okay. I have a doubt that you are having a lot of problem in these terms. I'll tell you another way. Cos xy2 is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. Okay. What is it? Plus minus 1 by root 3. So because xy2 lies between first quadrant, so we are getting all these values in that. Now what happens? Cos xy2 is equal to, in the second quadrant we will take minus 1 by root 3. Okay. But if you will take minus 1 by root 3, then what happens? This is in the first quadrant, all the values are positive. Here what should be done? See, this is a triangle, I can make it ABC. This angle is, suppose xy2. What is it? This angle is xy2. Cos xy2 is equal to plus minus root 1 by root 3. Okay. So this angle is xy2. Opposite side of this is perpendicular. Adjacent side is treated as a base. And cos is base upon hypotenuse. What is base? Base is 1. Hypotenuse root 3. Okay. Using Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. So AB square is equal to AC square 3 minus BC 1. So what is AB? AB is under root 2. Okay. Now I'll get all three sides of it. Now what we are going to find? Sin xy2, cos xy2, tan xy2. Sin xy2 root 2 upon root 3. Cos xy2 1 upon root 3. Tan xy2 root 2 upon 1. That is root 2. Okay. So that is also one of the way by which you can find the values. Right. So that is question number 9. It's very interesting and important question also. One more question we are discussing of the same type question, question number 10. Question number 10 is sin x is equal to 1 upon 4. Sin x is equal to 1 upon 4. Sin x is equal to 1 upon 4. Sin x is equal to 1 upon 4, x in quadrant 2. X in quadrant 2. Okay. And same condition, find sin xy2, cos xy2, tan xy2. These three values we are finding: sin xy2, cos xy2, tan xy2. X in quadrant 2. Sin x is equal to 1 by 4. For finding the half angle, what should be done? How to find out the value of sin x by 2? Okay. So because we have given only sin x, may I write here 2 sin xy2 into cos xy2? Okay. 2 sin xy2 into cos xy2. But if you are using this, then what happens? We are getting the value of xy2 in the sine and as well as xy2 of cos. So better to use one formula, that is Sin 2x, cos 2x and tan 2x. Formula sin 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x. This is a formula. Okay. You can verify this. I don't know whether it is in the list or not, but this is a formula, sin 2x. Sin 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x. Okay. So if you are using this formula, then what happens? Directly we are getting the value of tan. So rather than using 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2, we can use this formula. So if in the half angle form, sin 2x, it is x, so may I write here sin x is equal to 2 tan x by 2, because this is 2x, so it is x. So if it is x, then what is it? X by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. Okay. Sin x is equal to 1 by 4. So I'll put the value here, 1 upon 4 is equal to 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2. Okay. Cross multiply, 1 plus tan square x by 2 is equal to 4 to the 8 tan x by 2. Shifting all the term here, tan square x by 2 minus 8 tan x by 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Is it okay? Tan square x by 2 minus 8 tan x by 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in the trigonometric form. Okay. Can we solve it by splitting the middle term? Yes or no? This is 8, 4 to the 8. We cannot solve it by splitting the middle term. So we are using quadratic formula. What is a quadratic formula? Let me remind you. X is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay. X in place of x, there is a tan x by 2. A is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. B is equal to minus 8. And C is equal to 1. So tan x by 2 is equal to, because in place of x that is tan x by 2, is equal to minus b, 8, plus minus under root b square. Minus 8 square, minus 4a c upon 2a. Okay. Tan x by 2 is equal to 8 plus minus 8 8 is 64 minus 4 upon 2. 8 plus minus under root 60 upon 2. Okay. 60, so prime factor of it, 230, again 2 by 15, 3, 5. So I write here 2 under root 15. What is 2 under root 15? Okay. 1 upon 4 is yes, 2 under root 15. So tan x by 2 is equal to 8 plus minus 2 under root 15 upon 2. 2 will be common and cancel. So it is coming 4 plus minus under root 15. 4 plus minus under root 15, 2 common and cancel with that 2. What is it? This is the value of tan x by 2 is equal to 4 plus under root 15. Okay. 4 plus under root 15, because x by 2, it is given that x in the quadrant second. So let us see where x by 2 lies. X in quadrant second. Again second quadrant. Second quadrant, that means pi by 2 to pi. Pi by 2 is less or equal to x is less or equal to pi divided by 2. Pi by 4 less or equal to x by 2 is less or equal to pi by 2. Same as in the first quadrant. Okay. So tan x by 2 is equal to 4 plus under root 15. After that, we can use the term, this is x by 2, a, b, c, okay. And what is tan? 10 is perpendicular upon base, means opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side 4 plus under root 15, opposite side upon base 1. So what is hypotenuse? For finding the hypotenuse, AC square is equal to AB square 1 plus BC square 4 plus under root 15 whole square. Then the result 1 plus A plus B whole square, 4 4 is 16 plus 15 plus 2AB 8 under root 15. So what is this? 16 plus 16 32 plus 8 under root 15. Okay, 8 4 is 32. AC square is equal to, I'll take 8 common. So this is 4 plus under root 15. Okay, this is the value of AC. And if this is the value of AC, what does it mean? AC is equal to, this means AC is equal to under root 8 4 plus under root 15. Okay, that is the value of AC. 32 plus 8 root 15. Okay. And now we are finding sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. So here I am writing, what is this? 8 4 plus under root 15. This is the value of hypotenuse. So now the terms of sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2 are sin x by 2 is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. So 4 plus under root 15 upon under root, it is actually under root 8. So 8 I can write here 2 into 2 into 2. 2, may I write here 2 outside. What is left here? One pair of 2 is coming out, it is 2 only. 2, 4 plus under root 15. Okay, same meaning of it. Cos x by 2, I am writing here also, or 2 under root 2 4 plus under root 15. Okay, same thing. Cos x by 2, adjacent side upon hypotenuse 1 upon under root 8 or 2 4 plus under root 15. Okay, and tan x by 2 already we have got it, that is 1 upon 4 plus under root 15. Okay, so these are the values of sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. So that's all. This is the end of the miscellaneous exercise. I hope remaining questions will be done by yourself. Okay, so in my next lecture we'll have to start the next chapter. Till then, bye. Thank you. Just a minute. This I have written tan x by 2 is equal to 1 upon 4 plus root 15. It is actually base upon hypotenuse, but this is perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular upon base, that means 4 plus under root 15. Okay, so that is the value, perpendicular upon base 4 plus under root 15. Okay, thank you.